Okay, go on. Go play. Hi, everyone. Hopefully that sun isn't as bright to you guys as it is to me. And that camera looks a little crooked there, so maybe I better come up and change it up a little bit. Okay. Well, that's the best I can do. It is October 24th. I am finally going to put my garlic in this box here. I was supposed to be doing other things, but because that sun's shining a little bit, but trust me, it's cold as crap out here. That wind is really cold. And I got a boo-boo on my finger, but I'm getting this garlic in the ground. It has to stay in here over the winter, so it needs to be done. I wish oh, okay. I don't know how this is going to work. Doesn't want to go in there with the Band-Aid on, but oh Lord. So this is my garlic from last year. I kept some of it, but I still have some from the year before, so I'm good. And I want to get it planted as much as I possibly can. Okay, we're going to forget this one. We're going to take this thing off my finger. And hopefully we can get this thing on now. I really don't want to get it full of dirt. It's just like it's almost like a paper cut, but I did it on a piece of metal. So I don't want it to get infected. So I just thought, you know what, I'm sure everybody knows how to plant garlic. And I want you guys to know anything that I show you on this channel. Number one, I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada, which is, oh Lord, the weather. I love the weather here and the four seasons and all that stuff growing up. But this winter stuff is getting kind of cold. And actually this time of year right now, it's not bad here. I'm just getting older, so it's a little bit more uncomfortable. But I am showing you guys how I do it. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm showing you how I do it. And I honestly think everybody does it the same way, but just in case, you know, you never know. So me, what I do is, I try to get my biggest bulbs, but this year, I don't really care. So we break it up. This is the middle part. We don't need that. We can throw that in the compost pile. And I'm going to move from here downwards. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm going to stick it. That's about 4 inches right there. I'm going to stick those. This is the bottom part where the roots come out. The pointy part here, that's where your green part's going to come up. So I'm going to stick it down there as far as I can get it, as far as where my finger went, and close it back up. Same with this. And I want to show you how these wood chips, how they break down and they actually turn into soil. So, do you see over the past year how that turns into dirt? This is weird. Well, already the glove is broke, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to keep going because that's what kind of girl I am. I can wash my hands and wash my nails. I just don't like trying to get it out of my nails. That's a good size one here. I don't even take the paper off. If the paper's off, that's fine. And because this stuff is going to be in the ground all winter, after I get it all done, I'm sure people have seen all that hole there before I lose my spot. All the bags in my greenhouse, that's all wood chips in there. Then I'm going to take some of those and I'm going to cover up this. I'm going to cover up all my garlic. I have parsley right there, and it looks so pretty and so beautiful. I don't want to take it out. But plus I've used a little bit of it here and there. Let me get around here and move this out of my way. Yeah, I don't want to take it out because it's so gorgeous. And right now I'm desperate for any kind of hold on to your garden. But hey, I knew this time was coming, and I have all my family, garden family in the US that I can cozy up to all winter long and watch their beautiful gardens and what they're growing. Miss Linda from the OG, oh my God, I'm trying to get this open. I should have brought my knife. But yes, yeah, Miss Linda, I've been watching her since, I think, 2017. Yeah, and I'll tell you, she's helped me through a lot of long winters. She's a beautiful soul. And right now, she's not feeling very well. And she was in the hospital. And trust me, my heart, it's just, I'm not worried. I'm going to have faith. She's a strong lady, let me tell you. And she's actually home right now. But today is Tuesday. And she usually does her live today. So hopefully I'll get in there in time to see it. But if I don't, I'll rewatch it. And hopefully I'll see her beautiful face on there. Because her beautiful face always makes me smile. And trust me, there was a time when I did start watching her, my face wasn't smiling very much. And she definitely helped bring that back. And I truly love her and appreciate her for all her goodness and her warmth. She's so helpful, not just in the garden, but just spiritually, kindness. She's just a bright light on this universe, let me tell you. And I'll tell you, when she sings, I'm sure the angels up there, their little wings are fluttering, saying, oh, how I wish we had her in our choir. But it's not her time yet. So you're just gonna have to wait for her, sorry. This ground is so cold that this is a good sized bulb here too. And you're gonna see me sticking a lot of bulbs in here. And I know everybody says you need this amount of room and da-da-da. Well, I'll tell you, if I can make a hole, I'm putting it in it. That's the way I've always done it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'll tell you, it works a whole lot more than it doesn't. There's this young lady. Her name is Tracy. She's from Passionately Intrigued Arts. Is it Passionately? Yeah, Intrigued Arts. I'll tell you, when I watch her, she reminds me of myself when I first started out doing all this. That woman, she has no fear. And I just love that about her. She'll try anything once. And that's a good thing, because 90% of the time, it's going to work. Look at that beautiful bulb. I hate even putting them in the ground, but I can only eat so much garlic. I gave my son some yesterday, and so he's happy. I've got some in olive oil in the fridge, so I got enough. But I always keep on growing it because you never know who you might want to share it with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I got one more on that side than I did on this side. I don't know how I did that, but that's okay. So I'm gonna keep going here. Buddy's running around here like a blue ass fly. He was in the pond, I don't know, I threw the stick in there, I don't know, 5 or 6 times for him, thinking that that would wear him out, because he's been in the house, and I'm so boring, you know. When Dad's home, the whole world is right. When Mom's here, she got rules, and she hollers at me, and yeah, I'm no fun. But my kids told me that too. So, but then as they got older, they changed their tune a little bit. Do you hear that rooster? He's such a he's such a cute little thing, and he's actually very sweet. So, sounds like somebody's killing him, for God's sakes. Uh-oh, I think I did that up a little bit too far. I don't want to. I want to get as many of these in the ground that I can. I have to use that because my finger's getting sore. That one right there. And I'm going to move this down a little bit. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. But I'm not one of those people that'll bring a ruler out here either. And so I hope you can see what I'm doing, because I can't see that camera. I know I wear glasses, but I'm as blind as a bat anyway. I'm in the chat sometimes, and if you don't put that @Sammy Joe thing and my name lights up, then I can't even hardly see those things. So it's hard. The struggle, as Jay Jordan would say, the grind is real. Anyways, I'm mentioning all these people's names because they bring such joy to my life. They really do. And they have no idea who I am, what I am. But they make my heart smile, and I appreciate them very much. I'm so excited. I'm actually out here doing it. And it's a little chilly. My hands are getting cold. But it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, I'm excited. And of course, every once in a while, I have to run into one of them sharp rocks. I don't mind the rocks, but... And I know people take rocks and they want that smooth... Ooh, why are you still alive? Did you know that it's October? There's a spider right there. He just crawled by my hand. I'm glad he crawled by it, because if he didn't, I'd have to say goodbye. But, yeah. I'm very, very happy I'm getting to do this. And I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to freeze for doing it. But I'm starting to get a little sweaty here. Where'd you go? Okay. He's not going to bother me, so I'm not going to bother him. Now, if I go on that side, you're not going to be able to see me. Buddy, can you move over, bud? Thank you. Move over. Let Mom in. You can see that this dirt, well, the top, I don't know, 8 to 10 inches are probably pretty fluffy, but the rest of them aren't, because the rest of them are it's solid dirt from this property here. And I was watching David Corey's video this morning, and he was telling people what he does in all his scraps, like this kind of stuff, that he takes it and he cuts it up and he throws it back into his garden. Well, look at this here. Mr. Worm. Yeah, he throws it back into his walkways and, you know, for nutrition and stuff. And that's the smartest thing you could ever do. I find it fascinating that me, all the way over here in Nova Scotia, cold weather, and people on the other side of the world, they can be doing the same thing that I'm doing, changing it up, but their principles are all the same if they're any kind of organic gardener. And if they don't like to spend lots and lots of money, which I don't, because I know that the Creator said He has provided everything for us. Let's make a line there so I won't forget, because I do, where I put my last one. This is exciting. Yes, it is. Go back over this side. I hear something down there hollering. I was outside last night with Buddy at about, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. He needed to pee, and the coyotes were out there just howling. And it's deer season here now. And when he heard them, they were pretty close. So he took off right up over the stuff, left me in the middle of the yard by myself. I said, "Oh boy, you're gonna be a good protector." But I think he just wants to let me know he's a retriever. He's not a protector. My Michaela was a protector. So yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh, okay, let's throw these over on this side. And this is garbage. I brought my beets are still in the ground there, and there's beets over there, and I forgot all about my kohlrabi. I'm gonna check that today. And I've never grown it before. I never even heard about it before until I heard about it from New Orleans Gardens. And then, so I seen it one day, the seeds. I grabbed those up. No, actually, I got those from Baker Creek there, I think. Yeah, now they're growing. I had no idea what they're supposed to look like except for little round alien type looking things. I'm excited to taste them because I hear that they taste like turnip. And if they taste like turnip, me and them are going to be best friends. But some of them don't have that little ball on it. They just have these really thick stems. So, and I don't know if I'm supposed to wait until those leaves die back, or the leaves, they're supposed to be edible. So I don't know. I really don't know. But this is another case of hit and miss. I hear Henry's little bell there. I have, in the nighttime here, it is so, and I mean so dark, that you can't see 2 feet in front of you. So if my cat happens to get outside, which I don't let her, but she does, she loves to be outside here. She likes to mouse hunt. So, yeah, if she gets out, then I have a little bell on her, so when I call her, I can hear her if she's coming. I'm throwing those over there so then they can go in the compost pile. So there's 4, 5. Do you know how nice it is for me to be out here in October planting this garlic? I love it. I always usually try to get it in the ground by the 1st of October, but hey, one year I actually got it in the ground in the snow. So I'm so glad I don't get to see that way fluffy stuff right now. Look at that. Very good. So, like I said, I put those in there. I don't know, they're probably 4 inches down there, because once I put them in there, then I push a little bit to get them down there. And they're going to go to sleep there over the winter. And hopefully, in the spring, well, this is going to be, I always put them over here in this box or in that one, because from my balcony, I can see when they pop up. So when spring's coming and that happens, then I get excited. And so I really enjoy watching them. Makes me happy. And that's what this gardening journey is all about. Is finding peace and being happy. And trust me, when I don't have to go to the grocery store, I'm a happy woman. I don't know what I did there. I'm just going to do this because my finger is getting sore. See, this one's already sprouting a little bit. So we'll just take her in there and tuck her under. Oh no, she's not. That there was just the stem. And just a good sized bulbs here. They're not the biggest. I grew this giant garlic one year. Oh my God, it was so amazing. But to purchase that, it's like for each bulb, it's like $20 a bulb. Nah, they can keep it for that. I mean, I think everybody should get a fair price for everything, but that's ridiculous. Look at the size of that. That should make it amazing. Amazing. Big bulb. Maybe that could be one of those, for all I know. So, I don't know how long this video has been going on for, but I just wanted to show you what I do. So, this is the bottom of the garlic bulb. This is the top, the pointy part. When you put it in the ground, maybe in your part of the world, or maybe somebody else that you know does it a little bit different, but I put it in. Probably, for me, it's like, and this here's Hardneck garlic. This is a garlic that grows the scapes that are good to eat too. The other garlic, I think I've never planted that, but you plant that in the summer months. But this will be finished probably, well, it'll tell me when it's finished. My leaves will grow up and they'll turn brownish, and then they'll bend over a little bit. But when the scapes come out, this is what I want to tell you about those scapes things. Because when I first started growing garlic, I didn't know nothing about any of it. And what you do is when they grow, and they'll grow up straight, and then they go into a circle. Well, as soon as you see them coming up, and they start leaning over to get that circle, and they're only young and tender, because they'll get really big and like tall and thick, and then I go out now and I take them off, and then you can put them in stir fries or in soup or whatever. They're delicious, and the smell of them are incredible. You wouldn't think. It's almost like eating a garlic bulb without having all that hotness or spiciness and that yucky taste, because garlic can be pretty hot. I'd love to be able to bite into it because that's how good it smells, but nah, not me. I've tried it, didn't work. Wasn't something I wanted to do. So yeah, so make sure and do your research, will you? Because anything I say could be crap, you know, where you're at, or it just might not apply to you. So anything that you ever see on YouTube, and you try to go and see, you know, good, decent people. And by watching some of their videos and going back and forth, right? Just go search around to other people doing the same thing and see if they're all saying the same or similar. But that's no good. But yeah, but at the end of the day, do some research. We all spend, you know, a good part of our lives on the computer now, right? While you're there, check out the information that you just learned and make sure that it goes with, you know, the rest of it. Oh my God, even the dirt smells good. Everything smells good today. Can you hear Buddy down there chomping on a piece of wood? Ugh. There we go. And this little one here is going to be the last one for here. Oh no, this is way too many. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this video now. And then I'm going to continue on with the rest of this bed. I'm not going to cover this up yet. I'm going to wait until I clear out. I still have some mullein down there, my beets down there. As soon as I clear out that, because when I start opening them bags, that stuff goes everywhere. It goes all over me, goes all in my boots. So when I cover it up, I'll give you a look, okay? So I hope you're all having a great day. If you'd like to, if you would be so kind, you could give me a like. You could leave me a message. I hope this was a little bit helpful. I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you how I do it. So, with that said, God bless you all. Have an amazing day. And try to go out and make somebody smile today. I can see on the reflection of that camera there a little bit. My God, my glasses are awful dark, aren't they? Anyways, take care, everyone. God bless. And I'm out of here.